There is a hidden language inside every relationship. It is not body language. It is not about clever lines or perfect timing. It is about how you name her. Most men never realize how powerful this really is. But the truth is, the right nickname can instantly affect a woman on an emotional level. It can make her heart beat faster, soften her mood, and pull her closer to you without effort. A simple word, when used correctly, can build trust, spark attraction, and create a bond that logic alone cannot explain. Today, we are uncovering 9 nicknames that women find almost impossible to resist, and the psychology behind why they work so deeply. If you have ever wanted to make her feel special, emotionally safe, deeply seen, and connected to you in a way she cannot fully explain, then stay with me until the end. Once you understand this, the way your words land will completely change. Science backs this up. When a woman hears an affectionate nickname from a man she already feels connected to, her brain releases dopamine and oxytocin. Dopamine creates pleasure and excitement. Oxytocin builds bonding, trust, and emotional closeness. That is why the right nickname does not just sound sweet. It changes how she feels inside. It links your voice to comfort, attraction, and emotional safety. This is not manipulation. It is emotional awareness. And when used naturally, it makes her want to be around you even more. The first nickname seems simple, but it is powerful. Pretty lady. When you call her pretty lady, two things happen at the same time. You are appreciating her beauty and you are honoring her femininity. Women want to feel desired, yes, but they also want to feel respected and valued as women. Pretty lady carries warmth, grace, and charm all at once. Say it softly. Say it with a relaxed smile. Say it in a way that makes her feel like everything else disappeared for a moment, and only she exists in your attention. That is where tone matters. Attraction is never just about the words. It is about the feeling behind them. Another nickname that hits deeper than most men expect is princess or queen. This is not about feeding ego. It is about energy. Deep down, many women want to feel chosen, protected, and valued in a man's world. When you call her my queen, it communicates respect, loyalty, and admiration. When you call her my princess, it touches her softer side, her desire to feel cherished and emotionally safe with you. But here is the key detail most men miss. It only works when it comes from calm confidence. When a man says it with strength and self-control, she feels honored. When it comes from insecurity or neediness, it feels overwhelming. The reminder here is simple. Say it because you mean it, not because you need a reaction. That balance is where real attraction lives. Gorgeous is another nickname that never loses its power when used correctly. Hey, gorgeous. It sounds casual, but it carries impact. It is not just a compliment, it is acknowledgement. It tells her that you notice her without trying too hard. It makes her feel effortlessly attractive. Women love validation that feels natural instead of forced. Use it naturally in conversation. She may smile or look away, but later she will remember it. That word connects to how she wants to see herself, and that is why it stays with her long after the moment passes. Before moving forward, one thing matters more than anything else. These nicknames only work when there is real emotional comfort between you. Without that, they can feel empty or awkward. But when she already feels safe with you emotionally, each nickname becomes a spark. And the next ones go even deeper. They are more personal, more playful, and more subconscious. These are the ones that make her feel something before she even understands why. Nicknames are not just sounds, they are emotional signals. Each one carries a different feeling. Use the wrong one and she creates distance. Use the right one and she moves closer without thinking. Babe or baby is common, but common does not mean weak. When said with the right energy, babe creates familiarity and closeness. It tells her that there is a bond between you, not ownership, but connection. The mistake most men make is overusing it. When it is repeated too often, it loses meaning. But when used calmly and confidently, it relaxes her. A simple "hey babe" can immediately make her feel safe and wanted. Baby goes even deeper. It is softer and more emotional. It makes her feel important, not just attractive. When spoken slowly and naturally, it settles into her subconscious. And that is where attraction truly grows. Cutie may sound playful, but it is stronger than it appears. It brings out lightness, fun, and emotional ease. Women are drawn to men who help them escape stress and overthinking. When you call her cutie in a genuine moment, it reminds her of how she feels around you. Relaxed, playful, feminine. It creates a small rush of happiness without pressure. That balance of comfort and attraction is powerful. Say it with confidence, not childish energy. Let it feel like a gentle tease, and she will feel the pull instantly. Sunshine is a nickname filled with warmth. It is perfect for a woman whose presence changes the mood of a room. Calling her Sunshine tells her that she brings light into your life. It shows appreciation for her energy, not just her looks. Psychologically, it builds emotional connection through gratitude. Women want to be valued for how they make a man feel, not only how they look. When you say good morning, sunshine, you are creating intimacy without pressure. If she smiles, hold eye contact. That moment matters. That is where emotional trust begins. Most men never understand this. Attraction grows in pauses, in tone, and in presence. The nickname is only the doorway. Your calm confidence is what makes it powerful. Every name you use tells her something about how you see her and how she feels around you. The next ones go even deeper. They speak directly to her subconscious. They create safety, desire, and emotional memory. Angel is one of those words. When you call her Angel, you are telling her she brings peace into your life. It connects to kindness, softness, and emotional safety. This nickname works best in moments of sincerity. Say it when she shows care. Say it when she is simply being herself. When spoken with honesty, it makes her associate your voice with comfort and warmth. Hot stuff carries a different energy entirely. It is playful confidence mixed with attraction. It lets her know you see her as desirable without losing control. Tone matters here more than anywhere else. Say it with ease, with a calm smile, with steady eye contact. Used at the right moment, it makes her feel wanted without pressure. Women enjoy feeling sexy when it feels earned, not forced. The final nickname is the most personal of all, mine. When used gently and naturally, it creates emotional grounding, not ownership, but connection. It tells her she belongs in your world because she wants to, not because she is claimed, whispered at the right moment. It creates closeness that words cannot explain. And that is the real power behind all of this. When used with honesty and presence, your words do not just speak to her ears, they speak to her heart, glowing when her energy feels bright, when her presence naturally pulls attention. Saying this lets her know you notice her, and more importantly, that you are confident enough to express it calmly. That confidence is what gives the words weight. It does not sound forced or needy. It sounds grounded. That is why it works so well. When a woman feels seen without being chased, she feels drawn in. Now we move to nickname number 9, the deeply personal one, the inside joke that only the two of you understand. This is the strongest of all, because while compliments are common, personal meaning is rare. A nickname that comes from shared moments, shared laughter, or a shared memory creates a quiet, emotional bond that does not need explanation. It forms an invisible thread between you and her. It could be something playful about the way she laughs when she gets excited, a funny name you gave her after a small adventure together, or even a simple word that reminds both of you of a private moment. When she hears that name, it does more than remind her of you. It brings back how she feels when she is around you. The comfort, the ease, the emotional safety. That feeling is the heart of real connection. You are giving her something emotional that she cannot find anywhere else. That is why it stays with her. So do not hesitate to create something meaningful. Call her giggles, smarty pants, blue eyes, or something completely unique that fits her energy and your shared story. Each time you say it, you are not just addressing her. You are reminding her that you truly see her. You are reminding her that she is special in a way that only exists in your world. But before you begin using these names, There are three important rules that separate high-value men from everyone else. The first rule is never rush emotional closeness. Nicknames only work when a real connection already exists. If you use them too early, she will feel your need instead of your strength. Emotional power comes from patience. Let trust build naturally. Let familiarity grow. Then, when the moment feels right, speak with warmth and ease. The second rule is to pay close attention to how she responds. Every woman is different. Some enjoy being called babe or baby. Others prefer something softer or more personal. Watch her body language carefully. Notice her smile, how her voice changes, the light in her eyes, or how her posture relaxes. These reactions are her subconscious giving you feedback. She may not say it directly, but her body will always tell you what feels right to her. Learn to listen without asking. The third rule is never fake it. The moment your words stop matching your inner state, she will sense it. Women are deeply intuitive when it comes to emotional energy. Authenticity is far more attractive than any clever nickname. If you do not feel it, do not say it. When you do say it, mean it fully. Speak with intention. Speak with presence. Now, take a moment to reflect on what has been unlocked here. Pretty lady carries elegance and respect. Princess or queen expresses admiration and creates polarity. Gorgeous offers effortless recognition of her beauty. Babe or baby builds comfort and emotional safety. Cutie brings playfulness and light dopamine. Sunshine expresses gratitude and warmth. Angel represents peace and nurturing energy. Hot stuff sparks desire and tension, and the personal nickname creates intimacy and exclusivity. Each one reaches a different layer of her mind. Some touch logic, others touch emotion, and some reach deep into her subconscious. When these words are used with awareness, they can turn simple moments into lasting emotional memories. When they are used without care, they lose their impact and become empty sounds. Always remember that every time you speak to her, you are either strengthening the connection or weakening it. Words matter more than most people realize. Love is not built on big dramatic gestures. It is built through small, meaningful details repeated over time. It is in the way you look at her when she is talking. It is in the calm tone of your voice when you say her name. And yes, it is in the nicknames that only you are allowed to use. These words are not just expressions of affection. They are emotional anchors. They remind her of how she feels when she is with you. Soft, safe, appreciated, desired. And when a woman feels those emotions consistently with one man, she never forgets him. These moments stay with her long after conversations end, long after days pass, long after silence appears. Because emotions are stronger than memory. If this message resonated with you, my friend, subscribe to Dark Psychology, where we explore attraction, emotional influence, and the unspoken language of connection. In a world filled with noise, distractions, and empty talk, your words should still be able to reach her. Until next time, this is Amelia reminding you that the right words do more than touch her heart. They shape how she remembers you, how she feels about you, and how deeply you stay in her.